This is a good one. It's easy if you think about it, but if you don't think about it, it can be difficult. This is a true-false question, but it's probably part of a multiple choice. I made a true-false out of it. You can compute the DuPont identity using the following formula. Auto equals there or there. And in the interest of time, I'm going to do the following. This class ends at 12:15, right? DuPont's identity says PM times TAT times EM, okay? Now, the first part is PM. This doesn't say TAT, but if you know the definition of capital intensity ratio, which is assets over sales instead of sales over assets, it's just a reciprocal of TAT, okay? CAR equals 1 over TAT, and EM is equal 1 plus their equity. You just write that for me, you'll go. Like, I like you much better when it's not short, right? But by the way, every once in a while, you give me such a beautiful reasoning, I will give you extra credit. Again, it depends on the quality of the argument. Especially if you give me an explanation that I haven't thought about, and I'm jealous that you thought about it before I did. Instead of 10 points, you may get up to 15 points. That's the definition. Oh, okay. Yeah, nay on this. If a firm has a high price earnings ratio, that is often, not always, but often taken as a sign that firm is expected to grow significantly. Yes.
So it's about the last question.
Yeah. Skip over there and tell me what the difference is. Hmm? I wrote an explanation right below that question. Tell me what's the difference between EM and debt equity ratio. I have the definition of EM over there. 1 plus debt equity ratio. That's what the difference is. Okay? And that's why I keep telling you, write down your definitions. This is an open book exam. If you don't know anything, Google it. I mean, I wish I have great memory, so I never needed open book exams. But I wish I had the ability to Google things. It would have saved me a lot of time. By the way, this is going to be a pen and paper exam. Please have something to write with. I'm not going to come with a pen here or pencil. Obviously, you have computers, so I'm not going to bring any calculators. But if you need one, bring one yourself. Or use Excel. That's your business. I didn't teach you how to use a simple calculator. I taught you how to use Excel. Yay or nay on this? Anyone? Commit to something, guys. Looks like yay. Okay. Yeah, it gives you the right answer, half the points. Now you have to tell me why. And to be able to do that, remember the interpretation we put for price earnings ratio. It is how long it would take you to recoup your investment into this firm if the earnings were to remain exactly at that level. Okay? I mean, I'm going to look at my favorite firm these days, NVIDIA. And it has currently a PE ratio of 96. That's a trading PE. That means price is 96 times of earnings of the previous 12 months. Okay? That's pretty high. I'm saying it's going to take me 96 years to get my money. On the other hand, I could do the same thing for Microsoft. And I only have to wait 37 years for Microsoft. And if you don't know anything, you're going to say Microsoft is a great investment, NVIDIA is in a bubble. No, thank you. If you're one of those people, let's do trades. You know, I'll borrow the Microsofts that you bought. I'll sell them in the market, short it. With the money, I'll borrow NVIDIA and I'll make a killing out of it. The reason those are different, the expectation of growth are different. Those earnings are not going to stay at that level. I'm going to look at the number for Microsoft because I happen to know the number for NVIDIA by heart. Analysts expect that over the next 5 years, Microsoft earnings are going to grow about 16%, which is a great number. Bonus. But NVIDIA's number is over 100%. That's why. So a very high PE ratio means one of those two things. You cannot decide which one without knowing the context. Either they're expected to grow very fast, or there is some sort of a bubble going on with that stock. You know, if Microsoft with that growth rate had a 96 PE ratio, I would say that's a bubble. Right? That kind of growth doesn't justify a 96 PE ratio. That would be a nice little explanation. Because with the numerical questions, I don't have to tell you how to do it. Just show me what you did. That's all you need to know. That's my quiz. Got 15 minutes, so let's squeeze a few more in. That's the definition, so you're not going to get that. Oh, okay. Actually, let me repeat this. Would you say yay or nay to this question? Anyone? The answer is indeed true. And here's the reason. As far as assets are concerned, the measure of efficiency of assets is total asset turnover. If that number goes up, you're using your assets more efficiently. Here, we're talking about capital intensity ratios. Well, that's the reciprocal of capital intensity, total asset turnover. If capital intensity ratio decreases, that necessarily implies total asset turnover is increasing. Hence, more efficiency. You could have written the following as an explanation, that would be fine with me. CAR down means TAT up, hence more efficient. That's good enough, right? Again, I'm not expecting a Shakespearean sonnet. Don't start your explanation as, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more thoughtful. That's not what the sonnet says, but more temperate. Okay? How about this? What the hell happened here? Oh, okay. If a firm has 100% dividend payout ratio, internal growth rate of the firm is 0%. Yay or nay? Come on, guys. I don't want to be the only one talking. Mitchell?
I said yay.
Okay, why? Or convince me why that should be the right answer.
Because if they have a 100% dividend payout ratio, that means they're paying out everything. If that's the there's nothing left for.
To use, exactly. Remember, there are no more internal resources. So it's zero.